I believe in helping your neighbor, the friend who is not a friend until after you meet them. When you're done working with them, we will know these people forever and they'll know us. And I think there's nothing greater to expand the knowledge within your community to know more people than working together.
Thank you all so much. What you're doing today for us is a big group coming together. Many hands make the work very light, but leaving it to the homeowners on their own with their competing priorities and all their responsibilities, it's just more than they can tackle on their own. So thank you for trusting us to pair you up with a homeowner and come and serve in any way that you're asked. It's a gift beyond words, and the impact that you're delivering in people's lives today will serve them for years to come. So I thank you so much. Hi, I'm Heather from Rebuilding Together Aurora, and today we're working on 3 houses serving senior citizens and people with disabilities. We have about 30 volunteers that are working at each house. They're painting, they're repairing, they're adding accessibility, cleaning, and helping the homeowners live healthier, happier lives in the homes that they've loved for years and years.
As the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
RTA is so fortunate to have a lot of community partners that help us along the way, whether it be our government partners at the City of Aurora and Aurora Township who are referring and helping to fund some of the repairs, but we also work with other nonprofits that serve people living in poverty and people with critical health care needs.
My name is Kim Huffman, and we have been partnering with Rebuilding Together for about 5 years now. And so we're here in Aurora today, and we brought about 25 people from our church who just want to do whatever they can to serve those in need, the people who are under-resourced in our community.
It allows us to team up and deliver comprehensive services that address their housing needs, sometimes their healthcare needs, their financial needs, and through our combined efforts, we're really giving people a hand up to improve their lives in a lasting way.
Volunteers are one of the most important things we have for Rebuilding Together Aurora. They are the backbone of the work that's done with most of the activities we do. We have skilled volunteers who come in and they teach our unskilled volunteers how to do some things as our volunteers are helping our clients.
I volunteered. It's something that, I live in a condo. I miss doing it, but she's also less fortunate and unable to do these repairs. And it's a good thing when people come together and they help somebody that doesn't have the same advantages that we have.
It's a beautiful thing to see someone come in who has never used a saw or know how to paint properly to go away with a big grin on their face, knowing they learned a skill and they've also helped somebody out for the day. Shows me how wonderful the people in this community and other communities are, giving of their time and generosity, because one things we have is time to give, and putting it together and helping somebody out, it's just a huge reward.
Homeowners come to Rebuilding Together Aurora in a number of ways. Sometimes it's a referral with a city partner, such as the Code Enforcement Agency, and that was the case in meeting Jim and Joan. Joan is from a long-standing Aurora family and lives in the home that she grew up in with her partner Jim, who's a U.S. Army veteran. Although they have loved this home for decades, it had become far too much for them to take care of without some help. As a result, Jim and Joan had developed some code violations on the exterior of their home and also had some disrepair inside the home that they couldn't tackle without assistance. After working with Jim and Joan for a summer to tackle some of their exterior code violations, we developed a relationship with them and the rapport and trust needed to take the next step and work inside their home. Working in partnership with community volunteers and with Neighborville Response for Veterans, we were able to complete many substantial repairs inside Jim and Joan's home. Repairs at Jim and Joan's home included clearing out and removing old items that they no longer needed, replacing their old floor with new vinyl plank. We transformed both the bathroom and the kitchen and put in new furnishings that will serve them for years to come.
We've been trying to fix the home up, and it didn't seem to go well. And I got in contact with Heather, and it's been more than overwhelming and gracious that she's able to help us, whereas we wouldn't be able to do it ourselves. And it's been a long road, you know. And we're thankful for these people to help us out here. How do you describe something like this that's so thankful? That's the hard part. They're just like family. They're just like family. I feel they're just like family. I mean, the willingness to help us and the attitude is like beyond any words you can describe. You know, it's hard to explain. It's just overwhelming and of a good feeling. You know, that's how it is.
I think you'll remember these once you see them, but they're.
Hi, Smoochie Poochie.
Who's that?
My mother.
Yeah. You got one more here, honey. Yeah. What do you think of those?
Thank you, everybody.
Volunteers are so important to rebuilding together Aurora. It really is the vehicle that allows us to do our work. Thanks to the free labor that volunteers provide, every $1 that we invest into building materials produces at least $5 in critical home repairs for people. If you put that $1 of building materials in the hands of a skilled volunteer, that formula doubles, and we are able to deliver $10 in repairs for every $1 that's invested. So without volunteers, that just couldn't happen. We'd never be able to repair 100 homes every year like we can.
Kindness and servitude towards others without expecting anything in return is the epitome of selflessness.
It is the act of putting someone else's needs above your own and doing what you can to make their life better.
When we help others, it not only benefits them, but also gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment.
It can be as simple as volunteering at a local shelter or donating to a charitable organization.
These acts of kindness can create a ripple effect in the community and inspire others to do the same.
Furthermore, building stronger communities through kindness and service can lead to a more positive and supportive environment for everyone.
When we come together to help those in need, we break down barriers and build bridges that connect us as human beings.
Acts of kindness and service towards others can create a positive impact that goes beyond our individual selves. It is a selfless gift that we can all give, regardless of our backgrounds or circumstances.